The NFL playoffs, the time of the year where we're all on our couches, eating potato chips, chucking down a beer, and watching some good old football. And like always, there were some shocking moments and some moments where we wanted to throw our shoes at the TV. And so let's talk about them. Here are the NFL Divisional Round 2025 results. Let's go. All right, in our first game, we got the Chiefs and the Texans. And I mean, this went exactly how we thought it would go. The Chiefs won, and honestly, the game was more of a blowout than the score indicated. The Texans really didn't get anything going on offense, you know. The injuries to Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs really hurt them. Just had no offensive movement. Stroud got sacked like 7 times, 8 times. So, yeah, that was crazy. The Chiefs defense carries Mahomes to another win. And yeah, pretty boring game. So Mahomes wins and the world loses. But also some questionable calls this game, like always. But you know what? It's the Chiefs. So the Chiefs, I feel like a lot of fans criticize the refs extra when it goes in the Chiefs' favors. You know what I'm saying? Like a call that's questionable will be amplified just because it was given to the Chiefs. So I just think that's kind of unfair sometimes. But still, it's still funny. So yeah. All right, moving on to the next game. All right, so the next game is quite surprising to many, except maybe Washington fans, I guess, or Packers fans, Bears fans, Vikings fans. And that's the Commanders moving in Detroit. And you know what? They came out swinging, man. Jaden Daniels looks like the best NFL rookie in history, man. I think he surpassed Stroud as the best rookie quarterback. I think Jaden Daniels right now is a top 10 a top 10 QB. He's just that good. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, I'm not trying to glaze the man, but what he's doing as a rookie with, I feel like, subpar offensive weapons besides McLaurin is crazy. And now what? I don't want to spoil it yet. So we'll see. This is what happened in this game, man. So Jaden Daniels went off. All right. Jared Goff, he made dumb decisions. The Lions made dumb decisions. Jared Goff threw interception. Jameson Williams threw interception. So yeah, it was bad. But even so, it was pretty close in the end. It came down to an onside kick. Commanders do win. Surprised a lot of people. I mean, that was obviously a upset. Lions were a lot of people's favorites to win the whole thing. So it's just crazy. Let's see how these playoffs play out now with the Lions out of the equation. So shout out to Jaden Daniels. Shout out to Commanders fans. You guys are finally probably going to be contenders for a long while now, after being in a trash can island of irrelevancy, if you're a WWE fan. So yeah, it's looking up for you guys. And Lions fans, I mean, it sucks now, but you guys still have a good roster. You guys will be having a lot of your defense back next year. So yeah, don't be sad about this, I guess. I don't know. So next game. So next up, we actually got another NFC East team with the Eagles facing the Rams. And I mean, man, this was an all defensive battle, in my opinion, bro. I feel like the Rams, they did a good job on defense. You know, Jared Verse, he talked a lot of shit before the game, but guess what, man? He backed it up. I think he had like 3 sacks, 2 sacks. He made a lot of key plays this game. But, you know, the Rams offense, they just didn't want to show up, bro. They just did not capitalize with the possessions they got this game. I feel like this was a very easily, very winnable game for them, but they just did not feel like capitalizing. Karen Williams fumbled in a wide open field. That sucked for them, bro. They just had so many chances. But the Eagles, you know what? They proved that the addition of Saquon Barkley is probably the missing key of all missing keys. And I feel like it will propel them to winning a Super Bowl this season. A year ago today, they would not won this game with Swift or Montgomery or whoever they had at the time. I don't remember. But they would have not won the game because Saquon Barkley, I feel like he covers up a lot of their holes on offense. You know, Jalen Hurts. Obviously, Jalen Hurts is playing hurt right now. He's battling some injuries right now, so he's not playing up to par of his standards right now. The offense, the passing offense right now is just not clicking right now. A.J. Brown, I feel like he's not getting a lot of targets. But, you know, Saquon Barkley, man, he just put the team on his back, bro. And he's just going off. He's just playing. He's just on one right now. You know what I mean? He's just on one right now. So that's why I feel like he's such a good addition for them. So that's why they won this game. He ran for 200 yards this game. Guess what? I mean, the Rams also had a chance to win this late. But Jalen Carter, bro. Jalen Carter it's crazy how the Eagles they just draft like the most obvious players that will be like studs. Because other people don't want to draft these guys because like attitude problems or controversy. You know, all these Georgia guys. But the Eagles are like, you know what? I'll just scoop them and I'll just get a instant Pro Bowler just like that. Yeah, Jalen Carter, man, came through. Had a lot of pressure. Matthew Stafford played all right, but I just feel like Matthew Stafford could have played better this game. And you know what? Eagles win. They face the Commanders and will be a great matchup next week. All right, moving on. Hey. So here we go to the game of the week. The game which America was waiting for. The game which had Tony Romo drooling and salivating. Yeah. But, so yeah, this is the game. Bills, the Ravens. I mean, this game, everyone expected this to be a shootout. You know, everyone expected both QBs to just do what they've been doing all season. You know, just throw three touchdowns, run for 100 yards on the ground each. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It's funny because both of them played awful. They both played like they just wanted to win. Like they played just enough just to win. But you know what I'm saying? But they did not play to their own standards. So I mean, Lamar Jackson, he threw an awful interception right to Taylor Rapp's hands. I don't know what he was thinking. And Josh Allen, you know what? The Bills did a good job of capitalizing on their turnovers or their possessions that they had. And that's why they won this game. Because I feel like, you know what, they just looked explosive out there. Their running game, James Cook and those other dudes, came out with some extra burst. It's like the game actually meant something extra for them. They just came out swinging, you know what I'm saying? The Ravens, I mean, besides Derrick Henry, who do the Ravens have on offense that Lamar can count on? Because they used to have Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews used to be an all-pro, but I feel like he's not playing to that standard anymore. And, you know, we'll talk about Mark Andrews a little bit later, believe me. But, I mean, I just feel like the Ravens need a number one receiver. Like, come on, Zay Flowers, he's good, but, like, he's not no number one, at least not yet, you know what I'm saying? Need a trade for a wide receiver one, maybe sign one. They need to do something. Lamar really never had a wide receiver one so he can count on to throw to. I feel like his best receivers have always been, like, wide receiver two on another team, like Sammy Watkins, Rashad Bateman, Hollywood Brown. You know what I'm saying? These are not number one receivers. Odell Beckham, 2023. Come on now. But yeah, man, this game came down to the wire, bro. Lamar Jackson, he had a legacy drive. He actually did score the touchdown. They needed a 2-point conversion to tie it, and then no. Andrews, he drops it. He drops the most catchable ball of catchable balls in history. Not to mention, he also fumbled early in the game. That was costly. So yeah, the story of this game was the Ravens turnovers, man. That's what lost them the game. And yeah, I don't think this game really dictated who would be the MVP because, like I said, both of them played bad. But in my opinion, Lamar Jackson is the MVP just because of his stats. But like, I don't think he really cares about that now because you play for the Super Bowl, you don't play for the MVP. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Bills win. And next week they will face the Chiefs for like the 50th time. So hopefully the Bills and Josh Allen can finally destroy the Chiefs so America could be saved. But that's the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys next week.